So I'm 2 days into my Alexander Technique teacher training. That's 8 hours of doing Alexander work. And wow, I'm starting to get an idea of the enormity of this journey. This is going to be really transformational. Starting to see what I'm kind of up against in my habits. So Alexander is really about letting go of your habitual ways of doing things, your habitual patterns of trying to get things right, your defense mechanisms, your ways of coping with the world. A couple I'd just like to point out that I've noticed in myself already that I'm going to come up against. One is, of course, the want to try to improve myself, to try to be right. I mean, people who know me would probably say that I go further than this than almost anyone I know in terms of the kind of effort I've put into my life, to my experiments and spreadsheeting and weird shit I do. And while part of me which likes to think that I'm doing all these things as a kind of expression of my weird self and as a way of expressing myself, I guess I'm going to find out whether maybe there's some part of me which is trying to get somewhere, there's some kind of ego attached to it. So I'll be able to see that through my patterns. So I've got a suspicion that maybe I've been putting the wool over my own eyes in some respects there. Because in Alexander, to work, you need to work effectively. There needs to be a real attitude of non-doing, of not trying to get anywhere. So I'll really see my doing tendencies. Especially, I guess, similar to my tendency to improve myself is also my tendency to want to improve others, to fix others. And I was thinking about this while I was cycling to work this morning. And in light of my hippie-ish conclusion that I am not really separate from anything else, and the others are not really separate from me, I see that wanting to change myself, to fix myself, is also wanting to fix other people. And this is the same with everyone. If you're uncomfortable with yourself, if you try to fix yourself, you will end up doing it with other people. And I know that with other people a lot, where they tell me they've got a problem, my impulse is always often to say, oh, okay, we'll do this, that will sort it out. And this is completely the opposite of what the Alexander Technique is about. It's not about fixing, it's more like affirming what already is, rather than prescribing what should be, as my teacher, Anthony Kingsley, said. That said, I completely realize, at least on a conceptual level, that this is the case, and this is not helping the people when I try to fix them. I always try to fix them, and then afterwards think, oh fuck, I did it again. So I'm at least conceptually on board with the idea of moving into that space. If I can actually do that, oh my god, that would be so good. So I'd love to stop trying to change people, stop trying to change the world. It's just, I've got these quite deep-seated patterns in me. I've learned a few other things as well about myself. Is that I often try to, like my meditation and when I'm moving around, try to like feel out the right posture, which is a doing mentality of trying to get the right posture, trying to get the feeling of something. I'm now noticing that more often. It's kind of funny to let it go. Other one is sucking my stomach in. I didn't notice I do that. I wear a pretty tight belt. I think that restricts me. So loosen my belt. Just let it all hang out. Oh, God knows what else. I mean, this is going to be quite some journey. Another thing I've noticed is, wow, the last 3 days at work have been amazing. An absolute breeze. I've been no stress. I've been on it, on the ball. Producing a lot of good work, I think. In a good mood. It's real bulletproofing against the crazy world around me. One adventure I'm embarking on. All that those kind of doubts about the world I'm living in, etc., from a few weeks ago have, for at least a little bit, evaporated. I'm really feeling quite motivated to be doing exactly what I'm doing at the moment. A newfound appreciation of my current life. I realise I'm actually rather blessed to be in my position. Like, fuck me, yeah. I'm really, in some ways, living life of my dreams. Yeah, good week.